Hey, what's up? This is Web Junior 1977, and as you can see in the description, this is going to be like a question and answer slash like game room tour. Close my app here. It won't be real long, just because. What's up? Please solve. What's up? Yeah, I didn't want to be up too late tonight, just because Sandy wants to go to that. Wants to go there and see if there's any cool stuff. But I'll let you know if I see anything cool there, Aaron, for sure. Once in a while, I find something worthwhile. Like I got that Atari. I got that black Atari right there for like $35 one year. It was worth picking up, but did you see the parade video? But yeah, figured I'd do something like a question and answer kind of thing. Like if you have any questions about the anything in the room, or anything about my collection, or preferences on games, or stuff that I collect or whatever. But hey, how you doing, Christoph? But I probably won't get a whole lot of people in here, but I'll give it a few minutes just to see if anybody comes in and wants to chat. I think I got a few things that I can show that I haven't seen before, but where's that big old sexy Fort Max? It's up on the shelf there, the new shelf. I did put the box up above the. I did put the box of it up there. Yeah, that's what Aaron was telling me. Yeah, if it's like that, it's not even worth space on the PS4 for sure. But I'll show you. I don't know where I'm gonna put it at yet, but I'll show you something I just got here that's pretty damn awesome. I don't know if either one of you are Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fans, but I just got this freaking awesome comforter. I don't know how well you can see it, but yeah, I just got this here. The back of it's just like a comic pattern, but I really like this pattern right here. Like it'd be awesome for like something to throw over the couch or something. Might just have that on there. But yeah. Actually, this was actually my son's, and he outgrew it. It's a toddler. It's a toddler comforter. But the I'm eating pizza. Hell yeah, nothing wrong with that. But yeah, it's like it's my son outgrew it, and my daughter's not really into it much. So I was like, hell yeah, I'll take that out and I'll put it somewhere. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I looked at it online. Like I saw that same one online. It's going for like $35 or $45. It's craziness. Like, I guess because they're popular again or something. I don't know. It's crazy though. But yeah, appreciate anybody that comes out here and checks out the stream. But I was gonna stream a game, but it's like I can't control how lengthy the video is, and I want to go. I do want to go to. It's been like, I don't know, at least 5 years since I went to the festival, so we figured we'd go the last day and just check it out and see if there's anything worth while seeing or buying, hopefully. But my wife actually she did some more face painting. She made over $100 in face painting today, so that's pretty awesome. Maybe we could find some good Christmas gifts and stuff at the festival. Get some of the Christmas shopping out of the way. So, what do you guys want? But yeah, figured I'd come on here and do kind of a little video, at least a half an hour, 45 minutes, an hour maybe, depending on how it goes. But I still might come on here and do another, like an hour of some game or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, did you see the freaking parade video? That's like, really? At least it wasn't on Facebook, or I mean, it wasn't on YouTube. It was on Facebook, but yeah, I don't know. Just don't know about that. But yeah. Another thing I wanted to say was Another thing I wanted to say was I'm actually currently working on a like an intro video. I kind of got some music lined up that's not copywritten material, and it sounds like a pretty cool tune. And I'm gonna put together a video, kind of a montage of like retro games and stuff. And maybe a few clips of me doing something stupid, maybe like this, or, you know, I don't know. If you're another country to see another parades, it's like what? Yeah, I know. I hear you, Smoke. I hear you, Aaron, for sure. I don't know. That was kind of my question as well. But what can you do? Like you said, what can you do? Drink Dr. Bob. Just drink lots and lots of Dr. Bob and say meh. Meh. There we go. But yeah, craziness. Absolute craziness. But yeah. Here's this little guy. He's like so bright you can't even tell what he looks like. It's like the camera can't even comprehend how bright he is. There we go. That's a little better. There we go. Mr. Link. But yeah. Oh, I do have something else to show as well. I got my better case for my Raspberry Pi. It looks pretty badass in there. What do you think? There's the Ethernet port and the 4 USB ports. And on that side you got your headphones / AV out. Then you got your HDMI. Then you got your power, which is just a micro SD card or a micro SD plug. And then you got your micro SD card slot back here. But yeah, and then you got this thing pops off, and you can see kind of the innards of it. So you can get to the different things. Like you can put like this back here is a display. You can actually put a little touchscreen display on it. This in here is for a camera plug-in, and then these here are power to like plug in LEDs or to power different little fans or other little devices that you might hook to it. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, I paid $10 for this case. And I paid like $7 for that other one. This has even got the Raspberry Pi logo. I paid like $7 for that other one. I should never bought it because it was one that had like pieces, like puzzle pieces, kind of for each sides, and it just come apart. Like it just broke in like a couple pieces, and once it broke one time, it wasn't too bad. I put a piece of tape on it, but then after that, after it broke again on another spot, it just fell in pieces. So, hottest trend video, a parade. Hell yeah. Gotta love them parade videos. I don't know. I was going to give this away or trade it off or sell it or something, but I think I might end up keeping it now. This is the front of it. This is the front of the book. It's just a notebook. It's like a journal, but just lined paper, I believe. Yeah, it's just lined paper. I might put like my passwords, you know, my passwords to different accounts and maybe some cheat codes or addresses, stuff like that in here. I think that's probably what I'm going to end up doing to keep a log of everything. That'd be a good way to keep a log of it. I got this in that box thing with the with like the 3D picture of Link and all that good stuff. Also got you've probably seen in the video. Also got these socks. They're pretty badass. I don't know if I ever wear them or not, but they're pretty awesome. Might just hang them up for looks. I don't know, but yeah, pretty awesome. Here's my little. I don't know if I think I did show this on stream once or twice, but this is my little soldier guy from Dent, Belgium. Dent, Belgium is as you could guess by looking at this is one of the few medieval towns, or not necessarily one of the few medieval towns, but one of the very first medieval towns. I think I paid like six euro for this, which is roughly about, I don't know, $8 American, $8-9 American, something like that, or maybe it was 6 American. I can't remember exactly, but I think it was 6 euro, which the euro is worth a little bit more than the American dollar. But that's what that is up there. And as you can tell, I got my I can't ever remember what this chick's name is, but that's the one from that's the one from Rogue One. And then I got Rey, and I got the blue. I got the Luke with the black suit over here, BB-8. So yeah, you can't really see any of that at the moment, but I need to figure out how to pan back a little bit better. I don't know if it would work better. I don't think it would work any better right here, up here or anything. But we'll experiment a couple minutes here. Bear with me. Ooh, that's real bad there. But yeah. That didn't sound good. It's really not any better, is it? But yeah, I think I'll just stick with the top of my TV for now. Pan it up just a little bit here. As you can see, maybe you can't see, I put my Fort Max box up there. It doesn't have the transformer in it, obviously. I wouldn't put it up there on top of stuff. If it had the figure in it. The figure's actually up on my new stand here. Just gotta get some more stuff to put on that stand. But I got more room. But yeah, he's up here. Anybody that's wondering, Fort Max is up there. Looking all badass and shit. But yeah, I got all this. I got this whole shelf here now to put stuff. I stuck my posters back up there, and I'll move some stuff around a little bit. It's the 5th dimension right there. Whee! But yeah, now I still got, of course, I still got my turtle van over here with the 4 turtles. Check this out. I was gonna send that to Jesse, but I never did yet. And I got my Nuka-Cola Quantum over there. But yeah, there's that 3D picture of. Can't really tell the 3D effect, obviously, from the. There's that artwork of. Yeah. It's the artwork of Daryl from The Walking Dead. And there's my signed picture from the Demolition. But yeah, I got some stuff here going. There's my new refrigerator down here. And it was hinging from the other way, and I put the hinges on the other way. So now it hinges right. Now it hinges from the game room side, so heck yeah. It's all good now. Put this over here, that way we can see a little bit. There we go. We can see a little bit more stuff there. But that's a little bit better. And you can see less of my ugly ass, which is always a good thing. Can only be a good thing. But yeah, be looking out for a lot of new videos coming up here. I'm going to be doing a parade video. No, just joking. I'm going to be doing some more God of War videos. I don't have a whole lot more God of War videos to do. Maybe 3 or 4 at the most before I wrap that up. And then I want to restart. I want to start up the Assassin's Creed 2 and also the Dark Cloud stream. I want to start those up again. It's been a while since I've done one of those. I want to try to finish those up. I don't know how long it'll take to get that far to finish those up, but yeah, I want to finish those up as well to make sure that I stay kind of make sure I stay kind of random on them and not like do a whole lot of a specific type of video. I want to I definitely want to get back into the whole retro thing. I thought my phone was on. I don't know why it just now come on. But I want to set up a better way to do that. To transition from the game room to the console. And what I'll probably do for a little while at least is I'll pick a console and I'll put up what console I'm playing at the time. That way I only have to mess with one console up there at a time, and bring that console down and hook it up and just play through the games that I own for it, obviously. That's all I can do, obviously. But just play through the games over here that I currently own, obviously. I'll probably go out and try to pick up some cheap ones of each different one here in the near future to accommodate for that. Because like Nintendo, I have mostly wrestling games. Super Nintendo, I got a decent library of, not a lot, but decent. Genesis, I got a half decent. And then I want to do 32X, which I only have maybe 4 or 5 games for the 32X, which isn't bad because I could transition from the 32X to just playing Genesis really easy. So that won't be too much of a problem because all I gotta do is unplug something. Pull the 32X out of it, and now you get a Genesis. So that transition won't be too bad. So I'll probably just do 32X and Genesis basically in the same time frame. And then I'll just play I just play each game at random times, lengths, I should say, random lengths to make a lengthy video. And if I need a little more time space, I could just run the last one out for a little while, longer than I normally would, or might even just bring another one into rotation back in. So however it works out. Obviously I can't do Virtual Boy, obviously, or the Power Glove. Obviously it's not going to work either. I mean, I guess I could, but I only have one game for it anyway, and it's fully functional and everything. It's just not functional, if you know what I'm saying. It doesn't function the greatest, even though it works 100% of the way it's supposed to work. So it was never a huge thing, obviously, but we'll go here for a little while longer. See if we can get anybody else in here. If we can, hopefully I can do like an hour stream if I get some more comments. And it says I got 4 people in here now, so it's starting to pick up. Most of the time you got to go. I heard like somebody say that, oh, when you do a video, I can't remember if it was somebody that told Aaron, my friend Aaron, or not, but when you do a video you can only do a half an hour. That's nah. It depends on the content of the video, because like right now I'm getting 15 to 20 some. I'm getting anywhere from 15 to 25 minutes into a stream before too many people even come in and comment. So it's kind of hit or miss as to when you're going to get the most viewers and stuff. I've been trying to do videos like I would do normally around 12 or 1 o'clock, like my old schedule, but it hasn't been really working too well, but it's been working alright, I guess, for now. But I want to do another game room tour with my phone, obviously, because as you guys know, anybody that has the PS4 camera, it doesn't have a very long, lengthy cord on it. So this isn't a real big room. It's like 13 by 14 foot, something like that, roughly 14 by 14, we'll say. But even that small of a room, nah, it's just not gonna work. What I've been thinking about doing is, because I got like a 15-foot HDMI cable. I'm thinking about possibly moving my PS4 to somewhere kind of in the center of the room, and in that way I could get I can move my camera around better. Well, yeah. Normally, most of the time, what I would do is I would stream somewhere in like 6, 7, 8 o'clock range, and go to like 9 o'clock, and then go in, take a nap, or just take a nap out here if I didn't feel like going in, and then wake back up by around 12 and do another stream of some sort. But I just decided to do like a question and answer video about anything that you might want to know about, collection wise, obviously. Got my my action figures over there, my game stuff. I got a good bit of stuff over the years. I'd love to have a lot more, but in order to get too much more stuff, I'm gonna have to get another room. So well, yeah. Hey, what's up, gamer? Appreciate you stopping in, buddy. How's it going? Blue bags going that good, huh? You Weisenheimer. Sorry, my nephew's sending me messages here about wrestling. He's pretty excited about it. Going great, Web. Glad to see you. Yeah, glad to see you on here too, buddy. Oh. What do you like most about your room? I'd have to say, besides the obvious, I got my own room away from, I can make as much noise in here as I want to. I can play my music relatively loud, certainly loud enough to pick it up on speaker, on the mic. I can do, I can stream. Within reason, I can stream when I want. I'd love to stream a lot more than I actually am able to stream, but it is what it is. I mean, you gotta get your priorities straight. You know what I mean? Family comes first, and then streaming. You know what I mean? As much as I love streaming, it can't compare to my family and spending time with them. So, but mainly having my own place. Aside from that, not only have my own place, but setting it up how I want to. Now, granted, there are some things in here I'd like to move around that I am going to move around eventually here to accommodate for space, as far as and also first of all space and then obviously the looks of the place. To try to figure out the best way to organize the stuff to get the most space out of the room as possible. I did add that 8-foot shelf, which is going to really help. I could put a good bit of stuff up there. Still, the only thing up there is the Fort Max, as you saw earlier. I got a good bit of room up there, so that's always a good thing. So yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that, gamer. But yeah, I appreciate you coming out. Have any guests lined up? Not currently. I mean, I have people in mind that I obviously have people in mind that I want to have on here. Aaron's going to be a regular, obviously. He'll show up when he's able to, and but aside from that, I have to kind of play it by ear. I would definitely like to have. I would definitely like to get more people involved that live closer, because obviously you live closer, you'd have a better chance of being able to stop by and do a stream. I wouldn't want somebody in here every night, but you know what I mean. If you live closer, obviously you'll have more of a chance of being able to stop in, even if it's for only a few minutes, to jump on stream and play a game or whatever. Because I'd still like to have 3 other people in here to play, like Turtles in Time, the original Nintendo, or the other Turtles game. What do you mean about me being a regular? Does it mean people being regular? Yeah, but yeah, but I have my regular people in here. Well, person in here usually. It's Aaron. I have a couple friends that want to stop in. I don't know if they're camera shy or if they want to be on camera. But I have a couple people that want to stop in. They probably won't do a stream with me. But I'd like to find more people that like to do streams and talk in front of the camera, stuff like that. But and play video games, obviously. That's obviously a must. But like to answer your question, I'd like to have something lined up like Jesse does, have people come in and be guests and stuff. But yeah, it's a good question. But ideally, I could get people in here. Hell yeah. But yeah, a lot of people, like, I don't know, they think that you're an idiot for collecting this stuff, like I said before, but it's all in what you like, it's not like, it's not for everybody, but, that doesn't make it bad because it's not for everybody. Hey, Elliot Card, how you doing, buddy? Just doing kind of a question and answer thing here. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to ask. What's your favorite thing? I get that asked. I have that question asked to me a lot, and that's a really difficult question. Unless you break it down into, video game, figure, or electronic, or, you know what I mean? If you put them all together, it's kind of, I don't know. It's really hard to, come up with that. If you would say of the whole room, I guess I'd have to go with my computer because it's like a $2,400 computer. I mean, it's not the best one, obviously, they have, but it's like probably the single most expensive thing in this room. So I would have to go with that as far as, cost-wise. But, you have a lot of cool shit in that room. I appreciate that. Hey, what's up? American Eagle, is that a new account? Is this Gage? Is that Gage? Just answering some text messages here. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know why we bought it, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm glad we did when we had the money. My intentions were, or at least originally the intentions were to buy it because my wife was doing a lot of editing videos, which I'm glad we had because I can do my intro video really easy on it, like with no problem. But she don't do that so much anymore, and I haven't really done anything with it aside from streaming or looking at YouTube and stuff like that. I haven't really done a whole lot with it, but I definitely would like to get. I would definitely like to get some games, some actual PC games that would actually, use the full potential of the computer. But I just haven't yet, at this point. But how you doing? How you doing, Gage? You have to come do a stream with me, buddy, one of these days. The one guy was asking if we have any guests lined up. You have to come one time and do a stream. But yeah, it's kind of like, if you ask my favorite thing in the room, I would have to go with that just because it's the most expensive. It's not necessarily my favorite, but to pick a favorite would kind of be difficult. Like that's just like saying I have two kids. Which one do you love more? You know what I mean? It's kind of yeah. It's kind of impossible to tell. It's impossible to say. It's a new one. Hell yeah. How you doing? But I have several favorite, several items that stick out. Like the I can't get my arm up high enough, but the up there on this stand over here, the G1 Jetfire, as you can see. Everybody knows G1 Jetfire knows what I'm talking about. I got that print from Jesse of the painting. Very awesome. I got the Fireball Island up there on the shelf. Above that brown shelf, that brown cover there. The Fireball Island board game, 100% complete. That my sister and wife went together and bought. So there's a bunch of different things I have here that I like. And some of them aren't exactly worth a lot of money. But they're just they're just, you know what I mean, they hold a place in my heart, or they're just really cool that they don't have to cost a lot. Like that Tetris lamp is really awesome. Even though this freaking this camera won't even pick it up, like it's so bright. It's kind of like that Legend of Zelda Link little 8-bit figure that lights up, or a little 8-bit statue sort of thing that lights up. It can't pick it up unless you get it way up close to the camera and aim it just right to kind of shadow itself to show up. Other than that, it's just a big bright ass light. So you can't even see the up there to the. If you're looking at it on the screen to the left, excuse me, to the left of that original PS3 box, that's actually a light up sign with Webb's Retro Gaming Oasis on there, which is pretty neat. Just something crudely I drew with a Sharpie, with a sheet of plastic goes down there, and I just wrote with a Sharpie. But just little cool things like that are, are what make your game room unique from other ones. You don't want to have the same exact setup as someone else, because then why do you even have it? It's like you don't want to say, okay, I want to get all this and and look just like someone else. You know what I mean? Yeah, right on. It's just like, if you're just gonna be like somebody else, then why even bother? You got to be yourself and be unique as possible, and hope that people want to watch your videos. You know what I mean? And I would consider myself lucky to have the viewers that I have. All of them are great that I've met that actually subscribed. Once in a while you get trolls in here, which is not fun, but what are you gonna do? I mean, there's only so much you could do with them. You know what I mean? So it's kind of, it's sort of like you got to take the good with the bad kind of thing, and it's worth it in the end. I only have like 200 and close to 280 subscribers now. There's people out there that's got thousands, and some's got millions, But I mean, I will have to come in your house one day. Yeah, you'll definitely have to come here and check it out and do a stream and stuff. We'll do some sort of stream where we're running miles, you know what I mean? Hopefully it's not a time when I'm trying to fall asleep like right now, I gotta get that flyer. I Transair 38, also known as Smokescreen 38 on here. On YouTube, he showed the flyer, but I gotta get mine. He gave me mine, but I just gotta find it. It's the Mulligansville Toy and Collectible Show. It's obviously it's moving to Greencastle, I believe. Yeah, Greencastle, and it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a good bit closer, and it's gonna be a lot bigger. So definitely looking forward to that. The more tables you get, the better chance you have of having some good stuff in there. Hopefully, they have one one table designated to video games and one designated to Transformers and. Because so many times, it's been like 2 years. I don't know if there were 2 years in a row, but a couple years that we went, they were mostly Hot Wheels cars. And if you're into Hot Wheels cars, I mean, that would be your place to go. But I'm just not someone I'm not saying there's something wrong with collecting Hot Wheels cars, but it's just not my thing. You know what I mean? that's just not what I collect. If you look in here, you'll see one Hot Wheels car. You probably can't even notice it in the camera. But I have one Hot Wheels car up on top there by that little staircase thing with the Amiibo Mario staircase thing. On the other side of Evil Anakin, where you start turning evil, had the hood and everything. It's right on the other side of that, and it's a Chevelle, I think, or an Impala. I just like the looks of it, so I set it up there. But other than that, I don't have. You won't find any Hot Wheels cars in here because I don't. It's not really, it's not something I collect. It's not important enough to me to collect. So at the end of the day, you can only collect so much shit. You know what I mean? Especially if you have limited space, you can't just say, okay, I'm gonna grab this, that, and the other thing, and I'm going to sit there and just collect everything and run out of space real quick. You know what I mean? You can't do that and still have space in your room to put stuff that you want to put. So it's you got to collect what you can collect, and after that you just can't you just won't be able to collect anything. You know what I mean? If you run out of space, then you won't have space for stuff you want to collect. So. I tried to move this love seat like a little more forward because of so you could see kind of more. So you could just barely see this Atari right here, but so you can kind of see more of the room behind me instead of the couch blocking stuff. But like, it's Operation. You drinking me? No, I'm definitely not drinking. I'm drinking Dr. Bob. But no, I'm just exhausted. That's all. I'm not a drinker. I don't drink alcohol. But don't smoke cigarettes. Don't drink alcohol. Don't chew snuff. It's not my thing. I'm not knocking anybody that does. It's just not my thing. But how you doing, Operation Rain Man? That's an awesome name, by the way. Are you new? Are you new viewer, by the way? I don't remember that name. I could be wrong. When you get old like I am, you start getting old, you forget stuff. Like a lot of times it's like names though. It's like John comes in there. There's how many John's a really common name, so it might even be John and even the same last name or like the last name of like a character on a game or something, but then you put numbers behind it and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? You gotta put numbers behind it because of. I'm gonna move this because it's getting on my nerves now. You gotta put numbers behind it because it's like this username's already been taken, so now you gotta put numbers behind it so you can use the username. I am good here in Australia. Hell yeah. Cheers, buddy. For sure. I actually have a couple friends that live in Australia. Well, one of my friends that's from Australia, he moved to California. He's like 2 blocks from Disney World. but or Disneyland, but the other one still lives there. I'm not sure exactly where. I'm not exactly sure what town he's in or city he's in, but I know that he's like he's on the mainland, but he's like above Tasmania. He's like right up above Tasmania, whichever. I mean, I'm sure there's a few there, but he's like a security guard or something. But yeah, it's good to meet you. Hopefully you hit that subscribe button. I just done a giveaway at 250 subscribers, and I'll probably do another one at 300 or 350. So every sub helps. So what I did was I would have liked to have gotten more participators, but when I was in there, it was only 2 people that wanted to play. So I did. What I was doing is I used the 2K15, WWE 2K15, and it might be something different if I end up buying a different one, like later on. But probably gonna stick with the 2K15 because I bought all the wrestlers for it, so you can have a more variety of wrestlers you can pick, and I just put them on computer and just let them battle it out. But I only had 2, so I did at that time. So I just did a 2 out of 3 falls match. So it's pretty cool. I visit yearly for drive from Chicago to California on 66. Hell yeah, I'm here in Pennsylvania on the East Coast. I'll be there. But yeah, the probably at 300 subscribers, I'm gonna do another giveaway, hopefully. And I'll use WWE 2K15. I just got 2K15 because it was I got a couple wrestling games from my PS3, and I was gonna just use my PS4 camera and point it at my second LED TV and use it, but then it was like I'd rather just go ahead and buy a wrestling game for the PS4 because it would look so much better. And 15 was like the first one they made for the PS4, so obviously it's the cheapest. I paid like, I don't know, $6 or something for it, $5-6. It wasn't much, so I was like, why not? I'll just buy that, and it's got some up-to-date wrestlers, so it's not bad. But probably gonna end this in an hour because as you can tell, I'm getting pretty sleepy. But I got a big festival to go to tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have some pickups to do a video. Hopefully they have some stuff. Like I said, one of the last times I went, I got this black Atari right here. They call it the Darth Vader Atari, but that's just something fans call it because it's not really a Darth Vader edition Atari. It's just black, so they just call it that. But the last time I went, it's been a few years ago. It's probably been 5 or 6 years ago before I went, roughly. I got that. John actually pointed it out to me. It was a few years ago. It's been a while, but who's your favorite dude in the Shield? I'd have to say Dean Ambrose. I'd have to go with Dean Ambrose on that. But yeah, I just recently went to some Comic-Cons and stuff, picked up some stuff. So yeah, I got Zelda, Link's Master Sword over there from Legend of Zelda, which is pretty awesome. Seth frickin' Rollins. Seth Rollins is alright, but I just like Dean Ambrose a little better. I don't know. I like his character better. Like, Seth Rollins is getting better now. Not that he was a bad wrestler or anything, or actor or whatever, but you got to go with the storyline they're given. And I didn't really like the storyline they were giving him at the time, kind of like Kevin Owens. And there's a few of them I just hate their storylines. It's like they could do so much better. You know what I mean? Like why do they have to have people cheat for them to win? They don't. just makes him look like an idiot or a coward, and, you know, Seth Rollins doesn't need anybody to hand in the championship, which is exactly what they did, you know, the one time. He doesn't need anybody to do that. He can do it by himself. I mean, he doesn't have to have people to help him do it, you know. It just pisses you off. It's getting more and more like, seems like almost every match it's like someone cheating. You know, I don't know. They'll have like a couple of little cronies down there, and of course, you're like, yeah, they're gonna, you know, they're definitely gonna do something to make the match go their way. You know, it's almost predictable sometimes. You know, it's like Jinder Mahal with his little freaking cronies. It gets old. Now Jinder Mahal has challenged Brock Lesnar, and I'm like, really? Like, there's no way that Jinder Mahal is going to beat Brock Lesnar. He's probably not even going to do it with his little cronies and toes. So it's like, what are you thinking, man? You're going to give the title back to a guy that defends it like, I mean, he's already got the one title, I guess, doesn't he? He already has the one title. Now you're going to give him another title from SmackDown this time, and he's going to defend that like once every 3 months to a year. You know, it's like so ridiculous. I don't even get it. But yeah, I'm coming up on an hour here, fellas and gals, if there is any. I'll be jumping off in an hour. I'm at 51 minutes. So I appreciate everybody coming out. I'll go ahead and drop my shout outs here right now. That way, just in case I forget to do them later or I have to jump off in a hurry. But don't forget to check out Trans Aaron 38, also known as Smokescreen 38, Prime John 1, Chris Tuff, Game Dungeon Productions. Also check out Dr. Jekyll, The Nerdy Effect, and Liquid Cooled 360. Cool spelled with a K, not a C. Liquid Cool 360. Awesome guy, just like the rest of them that I named. Liquid Cool actually got me a bunch of subs the last time I was streaming. Not the last time, but the time before that, I believe. And that's pretty much the only reason why I even was able to do the giveaway that soon. So, and he was one of the guys that participated in it, which is pretty awesome. And then he won. So he won a combiner. He won the Predacon with the Predaking and him. There's like 5 or 6 of them to combine. It's just like a mini figure. It's not like a big towering figure like Fort Max is, obviously. But it's just like small figures, but they're pretty awesome. But yeah, make sure you check those channels out. Make sure you sub to all them. If you're new to this channel, I appreciate you subbing to me as well. Make sure you check out more videos that I'm doing here. Like I said, I just got done doing that 250 subscriber giveaway. I'll probably be doing a 300, possibly. Not quite sure yet, but I'll probably definitely be doing a 300. Check out Trans Aaron 38, also known as Smokescreen 38. I think it says Trans Aaron 38 channel, though, specifically. He's almost at 300 subscribers on that as well. And he'll be giving away a third-party Sonicron. Like I mentioned before, this figure right here. He'll be giving away this. It's basically a sound wave. But it's really awesome. He's actually smaller than the original Soundwave, but they made his chest bigger, and it is confirmed. I've tried it. It actually does fit the original G1 tapes. Will fit in this guy, so pretty awesome. And it actually has, I'll never do it, but it actually has these, if that's your thing, you can cut these out of the box and fold them and make the tapes that go in. But they're actually, the G1 tape actually does fit, so. Check this out, Gage, if you're still in here. Bootios. They make sure you ain't booty. It's got the unicorn mask you can cut out of it, complete with shades and the unicorn horn. It's craziness. But yeah. Basically a Lucky Charms is basically what it is. I haven't opened it yet. I just have it for looks. I didn't eat them or anything like that. It's like an $8, $9 box of cereal, so it was like, wow, craziness. But yeah, I'm coming up on an hour here. So I'll be jumping off here. Like I said, I appreciate everybody that came out and checked out the stream, and anybody that watches it later, and anybody that supports the channel. It's greatly appreciated. I know when I started this stream like 9 years ago, I didn't really do a whole lot of uploading, but I've had an account for 9 years now, and I never even thought I'd ever get 10 viewers or 10 subscribers, let alone 280. I got like 280 subscribers right now, so that's pretty awesome for me. Like I said, I know a lot of people have hundreds of thousands and some even millions, but I'm not doing this to be rich and famous or nothing like that. I'm not that type of guy, but I just do it for fun and want to put out content that people want to listen to and watch, and hopefully make somebody laugh. If you make, my philosophy is if you make one person laugh a day, then you're doing a good job. There might be somebody out there that just needs a laugh. So I appreciate all of you, and hope that I can continue to do videos. If anybody has any kind of ideas, it'd be greatly appreciated after this video is uploaded to smack that comment box below the video and let me know what you think. Let me know if you you want me to do a review on one of these consoles or figures that you see in the back, or have any questions about them, or have any ideas of what I can do in the future, because that's like I've said it before and I'll say it again. That's the biggest part of doing videos. A lot of people think that YouTubers are idiots, that they're like, oh, anybody can get up in front of a camera and do a YouTube video and stand there in front of the camera and wave your hands and say blah blah this and that and the other thing. But when it comes down to it, you need content to streaming your videos, and that's sort of why we do these type of videos right here a lot of times, kind of like filler videos. They get some interests, and show some different things, like like I just got this controller not long ago, this camo control, stuff like that. You know what I mean? That pique someone's interest. Talk about topics that you may or may not know about, or give information that you may or may not know about already. But at the end of the day, you need content to do a good job, and it's not that easy to get a lot of times. So it's kind of any help that anybody can get is greatly appreciated, whether it be me or whether it be anyone else in the YouTube community and people to do YouTube videos. That's the biggest. That's the biggest thing, is to get to get different topics that you can stream and to keep people interested, keep people wanting to come back and say, hey, I'm gonna check out this guy's videos some more because I like these couple videos that he did or that she did, and I'm gonna make sure I come back. You know, it takes some doing, a lot of doing. So, but yeah, anyway, like I said, don't forget to check out Transzone 38, also known as Smokescreen 38, Prime John 1, Chris Tuff, Game Dungeon Productions, Dr. Jekyll, The Nerdy Effect, and Liquid Cool 360. And until next time, I'll see you right back here in the Oasis. Thanks for watching.